What's going on, reefers? Blaine here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 new products coming out of the Reef Genetics line. Yes, we're talking about the same line of products that has our phytoplankton, our copepods, and some of our aquaculture inverts that we have available here at Top Shelf Aquatics. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 dry goods that we're going to be adding into the line, and I'm really excited about sharing them with you all today. These are 3 products that we're utilizing day in and day out in all of our facilities, whether it be the retail store, the farm, or now in Terrace's satellite situation. There are a lot of bodies of water that we're dealing with, and we're utilizing all 3 of these different products. Today, we're going to be talking about the Reef Genetics Carbon, the Reef Genetics GFO, and the Reef Genetics Biopellets. Let's go ahead and dive right into it, talk about the 3 brand new products, and see what they have in store for us. This carbon is made specifically for water filtration in mind, which most of the carbons on the market are actually utilized in the treatment for air, whereas Reef Genetics carbon is specifically washed and steam activated to treat water. This lab grade carbon is perfect to remove tannins, odors, medications, and other common organic waste compounds with its optimal pore structure. Our carbon also has low levels of dust and impurities, making it the best possible carbon source to be using on your reef tanks at home. A ton of these systems running here at Top Shelf Aquatics are utilizing the Reef Genetics carbon and reactors on these systems. A lot of the farm facility systems are very simple in theory, with kalkwasser being the driving force, filter socks to grab the large floating particulates, and battery reactors with Reef Genetics carbon to flush out any impurities in the water column, along with assisting on the chemical warfare side of things that may be occurring with the sheer amount of corals that we have in these tanks, and with the wide range of species we're keeping together too in some of these grow out systems. I feel it's really important every single time I jump on here on the channel or I talk about it in any of my marketing. When we're utilizing a product here in the farm facility, I definitely want to push that on every single one of you guys. These are the same products, the carbon, the GFO, and the biopellets that we're using here in the farm facility, and that way you guys can have the peace of mind when you're getting ready to utilize it in your reef tanks at home. We recommend 1 cup of carbon per 50 gallons, or if you're a nano tank user or lover, 1 tablespoon for every 3 gallons. Be sure to rinse the media before use and ensure it is in a media bag or reactor. Be sure to change out every 2 to 4 weeks depending on the stocking and size of your system. The next product we're going to be talking about in our new releases that have hit the market is going to be our high capacity GFO, which is granular ferric oxide. This is a great tool to use in attempts to rid your system of harmful algae by eliminating the phosphate food source that fuels them. Our GFO is high quality and absorbs the phosphates quicker than the other phosphate removing media in the market and helps keep them away for longer as well. This is highly effective when used in reactors, filter socks, and canister filters. It can be used as well in a media bag. You just want to ensure you're getting flow through it so that it can perform the phosphate removal in your water. Our initial starting dose that we're going to recommend is 1 gram per gallon, making sure to rinse all the new media and placing it either into a media bag or fluidized reactor. For optimal effectiveness, check weekly and do not allow your phosphates to exceed what we like to call the danger zone here at TSA. Of course, with every tank, it'll be different when it comes to the numbers, but here at TSA, we try to stay below 0.15 on phosphates, and anything higher, we're gonna be adding in our Reef Genetics GFO to help reduce that number. Pro tip from us here at TSA, make sure you start slowly with your GFO because how effective and quickly this GFO acts to avoid shocking your reef system. With these quick fluctuations of numbers, nothing good ever happens fast, and that includes changing your parameters. We talked about the addition of GFO when you're near those areas in our testing video with Evan, one of our farm staff members, who is sure to hammer home the idea that once you exceed that number, that we are 100% putting in some Reef Genetics GFO into that tank. A product that's been around for a long time, and the last that we're going to be talking about today is Biopellets, and Reef Genetics is coming out with their own version of Biopellets as well. Our Reef Genetics Biopellets are made from 100% PHA resin derived from corn with no fillers or harmful chemicals. These biopellets, as they are consumed by bacteria in your aquarium, they help eliminate nitrates and phosphates that normally fuel algae growth. Our biopellets are recommended to be used in a media reactor. In recent years, recirculating media reactors have become much more popular in the hobby and have shown to be effective methods while utilizing biopellets. These biopellets can be used in combination with other Reef Genetics products as well, such as the GFO or the carbon. Initial starting dose we recommend is 1 cup per 50 gallons in a fluidized reactor. If you are actively seeing your biopellets fracturing or breaking down in the reactor, the flow is too strong and you need to reduce it. For aquariums with nitrates below 50 ppm, a starting of a half dosage is recommended for the first 3 to 4 weeks, and increasing weekly thereafter as needed. Replace or add more biopellets as needed as well. I'm really excited about these 3 products we've just released for the Reef Genetics line, and I have to say the Reef Genetics line is a driving force for this entire facility, whether it be the retail store or the farm facility. These are all products that we're utilizing day in and day out, whether it be our phytoplankton, the copepods, and now this is something we've been using for quite some time, testing on our own front, and now we're able to give it to you guys on the market, our biopellets, our carbon, and the high capacity GFO. These are all 3 things we're utilizing day in and day out, and I like to hammer that home for you guys. If you're trying to find a new source of carbon, GFO, or biopellets, the Reef Genetics line is the perfect way to go. If you guys have been following along on our social medias, you'll see we've released this a little bit earlier on those, so be sure to follow along on our Instagram, our Facebook, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I had a lot of fun talking about 3 brand new products that are hitting the Reef Genetics line. I know Taras is extremely excited to be expanding the Reef Genetics line too. We're all excited about it here at TSA, and if you guys want to snag any of these today, we also have an awesome subscription service happening here soon for all 3 of these products, so stay on the lookout for that on the website. Thank you guys so much for hanging out all the way till the end. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future uploads.